everyone, this is Holly, and I am here today to talk about my post strategy for the parenting community. So first, let's talk about the people who makes up this community. Parents are the members of this community. I found that a majority of the members are mothers. They can be young and old, new and experienced, birth parents, biological, parents who adopt. They can be parents of twins, triplets, single, full-time, part-time employees, students, stay-at-home parents. I think one really great and neat thing about this community is it can be so diverse, and I think that's really beneficial to the community. What binds them together? There are lots of different things that bind them together, but some of the really influential ones that I think would be their children. Parents really care about what's best for their children. I think all parents have questions about different topics, like I have shots, rashes, illness, toys, books, must-haves, parenting styles, and experiences during pregnancy, labor, and after birth, and not just with that, but experiences with parenting. I think as a whole, I think it's really easy to connect with another person when they share their personal experiences and you can relate to them or their situation. I think it makes it easier to communicate and just kind of share that experience. So these are some things that bind them together. What do they talk about? The topics in the parenting community really are endless, but some that I've listed are children, parenting styles, experiences during pregnancy, labor, and after birth, toys and books, baby wearing, breastfeeding and bottle feeding, taking care of themselves, making their own baby food, and stages that babies go through. Typical members in the parenting community would include critics, creators, and connectors. With the creators, you have your people who make the original posts, so you have blog posting, original content. I would say that critics, there's a higher number of critics versus creators. I think it's really easy for members to come in, ask questions, post comments and responses to content. So I think that critics would rank a little higher as far as number of members versus creators. And there are also connectors. When you have members of a community who have people in their life that could fit into that community, it's really easy for them to reach out and say, hey, I'm a member of this community, or I follow this blog or this or that. Why don't you check it out? So I think that the connectors also play an important role in the parenting community. Where can you find them? You can find the parenting community just about anywhere on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, babycenter.com, babbel.com, and Pinterest. Social media has made it really easy to connect with people with common and like interests. So when you have people of a community, it's really easy to not only find them personally on social media sites, but to share things. Find pins on Pinterest and share them with your community and see what kind of feedback you get. So I think social media is a great tool for these online communities. Conversation opportunities. Much like what the parenting community talks about, these conversation opportunities, the list can really be endless. Some that I've listed are immunizations, pregnancy, labor, and delivery, breastfeeding, making their own food, illness, DIY and things to do around the home, cloth and disposable diapers, sleeping, that would be like sleeping habits, and personal health and well-being, not just for the parents but for their children as well. My objectives include informing, expanding, and energizing and listening to the parenting community. With informing, I want to get accurate information from professionals. This way I can ensure that I provide the community with the correct information they need to make decisions. I think too often, or it's, I guess maybe not too often, but it's really easy to get biased opinions from people about topics, and it's really easy to listen to what they have to say versus doing the research and finding accurate information out there to base your decision. So I really think it's important to inform this community about topics, and I'll get into the next slide, one of the topics in particular. I think it's really important to give them accurate information versus just information that people kind of come up with based on their bias. I want to expand the community. I'd really like to encourage more fathers to join into the conversations. Like I mentioned earlier in the presentation, I personally have found that moms kind of dominate this community, and I think it could be really beneficial for fathers to join in and give their opinion and their point of view. I want to energize and listen to this community. I want to get the community excited about trends and product, new and old, meanwhile listening to their opinions about these trends, to kind of understand what they like, what they don't like. And I'll get into that a little bit more here in the next slide. So my strategy for my outcomes, I want the parenting community to be more informed about immunizations for their children. This is a very controversial topic that I personally have found online in this community. There are lots of opinions about whether or not parents should be letting their children or providing their children with these shots. So I think that this is one that they can, like I said earlier, they need the accurate professional information versus just, oh, well, this is what I heard, oh, this is what I heard. I think it's important to really give them the important information about this topic. I want the parenting community to grow and expand. Like I said before, I want more fathers to get involved. Their experiences and points of view could be really beneficial for the parenting community. And I want to energize the parenting community about baby wearing and listen to what they like and what they think could be improved. I don't necessarily want to just sell product to them. I want them to get excited about the idea of baby wearing and get more informed about what it is and listen to what their concerns are, listen to their concerns, listen to what they like, and get that personal experience to come out and hear what they think about this particular thing. So that is my post strategy, and I hope you all have a good weekend and good next week. Thanks a lot.